Okay, some really bad news now. I've broke my chain. I was cycling up a really steep hill here and it just started behaving really weirdly. It was changing gears and it was jumping off the cogs altogether. And then I had a look and it was clearly all bent out of shape. So I've now got a broken chain. So I'm considering my options. I'm in a small town here, Donji, Milanovac, but there's no bicycle shops here, so I'm gonna, maybe have to travel to a neighboring town that's got a bike shop, or have something sent over. But it could happen in a much worse place. It's a nice little town, and I've got to be grateful that hasn't happened on some deserted road somewhere. So yeah, I'm probably going to be stuck here for at least a day, possibly 2 days, and try to sort this out. Well, great news. It's the next morning. It's 10 o'clock, and my bike has already been fixed. I can't believe it. The owner of this very beautiful place where I'm staying, he was knocking on my door at 7:30. Thankfully, I was already up, and he was off. We have to communicate via Google Translate, and he was offering to take me down into town to see somebody there. So we eventually went down, and he took me to this. It was like a tiny hardware shop, like a really, really small hardware shop, where it was just like one room, and they were selling pet foods, just odds and sods, things for your pets and stuff. And he talked to the guy who works there, and he went behind the scenes and came back, and he asked me one question, which was how many speeds, and I was immediately like so happy because that was the right question. I didn't know whether he was going to come out with a chain for a lawnmower or a motorbike or God knows what, But he asked me how many speeds, and I thought, this is a guy who knows what he's talking about. So I told him 10 speeds. He went behind the scenes and came out with an absolute pristine Shimano 10-speed chain. And I could have wept. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. He then offered, he then said, do you want to fit it yourself or do you want me to do it? And, long story short, he eventually fitted this chain on my bike, and my bike is now fixed. I'm so happy. I'm going to be able to carry on today, so I haven't lost a single day. So, great news, great news. So this is my shiny new chain. Long may it last. I'm so happy with this.